Hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern fan channel. Alright, look, here's a funny thing that just happened. So, sitting in front of this camera for 5 minutes, I don't know what happened to the exposure, but the exposure was through the roof. Like, I looked freaking white. I looked like powder. I looked like if you just threw powder at me. You know how you take powder and throw it at a baby and they go, oh, that's what I looked like. So, we come back once again. So according to sources, Sané will sign a 5-year contract, blah, 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 and that will happen today. But one thing I wanted to focus on was that wage. He's signing a contract worth 20 million euros apparently, which, how much is Lewandowski making? I think Lewandowski's on, well, if Sané's going to be our third highest earner at the club, I think that's going to be true. There's Lewandowski and I think there's Neuer. No, who's next to Lewandowski? Maybe Coutinho? Coutinho is making a lot. 20 million per year is a lot of freaking money for Leroy Sane. And obviously, I'm not on the I care train. I actually really don't give a crap about that. I think we are getting a player that we need. I mean, when you sign Sane, you ain't just signing Leroy Sane. You're signing Leroy Sane, the player, the guy with a big following, the popular, marketable guy. And that's what Bayern haven't had for a while. Robben and Ribery were good because you could easily market them like robbery. That was so cool. People just knew them by robbery. Whenever people thought of Ian Robben and Ribery, they think of one of the best winger duos of all time. The best winger duo of all time. See, that's what I mean. So when people associate Sané with Bayern, we have to find something cool for them. And I think the Bayern media team has to be on their propaganda game because we need propaganda. That's what I'm talking about. We need like a huge outspurt of propaganda. I need like 20 videos on Sané. I need 10 videos on Sané meeting each and every one of his teammates. I need Alphonso Davies meeting Sané for the first time. I need videos where it just makes you want to watch. You know what I mean? He actually saw, according to sources, Fabrizio Romano, he has signed this contract. Bayern are just probably going to do and are planning the content around it. Because look, Sané ain't no player. He's not Alexander Nübel, where you can just announce it. He's not just any regular player, Leroy Sané. Sané is a world-class player. So that's exactly what needs to be happening. Sané and Davies, who's going to win the one? Oh, jeez. I'm just thinking of the scenes of Sané and Davies overlapping each other. I'm actually going to add it to the stream one time. I'm going to download an app where it will show a video if something is typed in the chat. So it'll be Sané and Davies overlapping each other. I'll edit it really nicely. But I'm thinking about it and, oh man, I'm so positive. I don't know why. Maybe it's these jerseys I bought. But over the last few days, this month has been absolutely amazing. The world has not freaking died. When is the transfer window going to, not transfer, it should be today or tomorrow. So I think they'll announce something today. Or they'll just say Sané joins Bayern and then that would be the post. But then in the next couple of days, we get the videos. Oh, I can't wait for the videos. I really need them to be in English. If anyone from Bayern, the media team, I need them to be in English, man. Everyone does. Look, let's be honest here. Bayern have, probably a maximum of 10 million fans in Germany alone. Bayern doesn't have only 10 million fans in the world. I would say 99% of Bayern fans, or 95% of Bayern fans that support the club are not in Germany. They speak English. So I really need the club to take that into account. But also I was thinking about this. Sané, his value right now, according to Transfermarkt, is actually $90 million. Everything's in dollars because I live in the US. But 90 million. If you're buying Sané, you automatically you buy his value, right? If you're a business and you buy a product, you buy that product's value and its assets. You buy another company, for example, you buy their assets, you buy everything. When we buy Sané for the 60 million maximum euros that we bought him for, you have to also assume that, okay, good, we have this player now. This is an amazing player, but let's maximize our profits because Sané will sell shirts. He will sell all these little things. He will sell. And I can't wait. It will be in English for marketing. That's what it needs to be in. It needs to be in that mode. It has to be. The Sané press conference will take place tomorrow. Okay, can't wait. Look, imagine last minute it falls through because Bayern don't want to give Sané an extra $5 for his cappuccino at Starbucks. It would just be really bad. Oh, jeez. But I can't wait. Havertz doesn't go to Chelsea. I don't think that will happen either. I think Kai Havertz will probably stay at Leverkusen. You know what? If Leverkusen say to us, hey, we'll keep Kai next year if you just give us this DFB-Pokal. I don't know. I might have to have one less DFB-Pokal. In fact, I'll take one from when Kovac won it and just give it to them because that was a useless DFB-Pokal. My only concern is that he might not be himself after the injury. Well, I've said it time and time again. Don't tell me another... Oh, yeah, let's not do that today. But if you're concerned about Sané getting injured, how many players have gotten injured and come back? It won't... And also, look at the recovery time. The reason why a lot of players relapse and get injured again is because the recovery... Why is this thing still here? Oh my god, what is this? Because they relapse and get back into playing too quickly. The doctor can say, hey, you're fit to play, but you're not actually fit. You're not mentally fit. Sané will be raring to go. And guess what? He won't play until next season anyways. And I think Bayern and City have agreed. I mean, look, if you're buying a player, I didn't understand this, but Chelsea basically were the ones that pulled Werner out of the Leipzig squad. Because if you're buying a player, you don't want to risk any percentage of them getting injured. Because technically, you just signed a contract with Chelsea, and Chelsea are paying you to play for Leipzig. Very, very stupid. So it makes sense for those players to just move immediately. So I think Werner, I think he should already be in Chelsea. He should probably already just be training or something. I don't know. Or actually, I think... Yeah, that's it. He shouldn't even be in the Champions League squad. He has actually left Leipzig. And I think it's the same thing with Sané. Why would Bayern want to risk Leroy Sane getting injured for City in a Champions League game? I'd rather have him get injured in our training. But like I said, the training. He will be training. I think we have to sell Thiago to buy Havertz. I don't... See, that's the thing with Bild. That's what I love about Bild sometimes. They make no sense. Bild said Bayern would sell Thiago and fund Sané. Well, now we got Sané and we still have Thiago at the club. So they're saying these things that are conflicting and not overlapping. Not overlapping, man. It just doesn't make any sense. So they're saying, oh, we need to sell to do this. But then we already did it and Sané's done. So who are we going to sell to buy and afford Sané? Because we already gave City the money. We already agreed terms with City. So it's just really, really confusing when Bild come out and say things like, we need to sell Thiago to afford Havertz. Because that's not how Bayern work. We're not a sell to buy club. We really don't do that ever. We just sell and then we buy anyways because we should. Sometimes we buy before we sell. I think what's going to happen, obviously we will sell players this summer. I think there's a fact. Tolisso will leave to Inter Milan. I have a feeling in my heart, 90%. He'll give us like a good 35 million from his transfer fee. And I'm saying he'll give us like a good 30, like he has a choice. We're going to demand 35 million according to sources. So if Bayern get 35 million from Tolisso, and in other words, in another world, we sell Boateng, maybe, I think we should sell Boateng though. I think his form right now won't be replicated next season. He won't be as good. And we also have Tanguy Kelsey coming in. We already have a backup center. But you know what? I'd just sell Boateng. And I'd actually maybe even replace Boateng on the team sheet with Pavard. And then the right back we bring in is good. I mean, there's Youssef Attal. So whatever it is, I think that's the situation with Bayern right now. So we have a lot of stuff to unravel. So the reason why I was thinking, why would we sign Sané so early? I was actually thinking this. I thought to myself, why would Bayern sign Sané so quick? Why can't we just wait? Because a club is a business and your fans are your customers. For Bayern, that's us. The best way to keep us interested is to keep the saga going because we're constantly going to be like, oh, where's Sané? When is Sané? The club know we want Sané, but they're just going to delay it until it's like really close and then it's done. But I think Bayern and Hansi Flick are like, you know what? Let's get this done so we can focus on other things. And I like that. Leroy Sané is going to go into our team training and actually be training with our first team. He'll be with his teammates. He'll be with Goretzka. We'll start seeing pictures of him in training in a Bayern jersey. I think the German transfer window is open now until October, which is like 3 months because it's July, August, September, October. That's 3 months of a transfer window right there. The German transfer. By the way, leave a like on the video. Let's get to You know what? There's 50 people watching. Surely you guys can do 40 likes. Look, if we can do 40 likes, that would be a new record on the channel. Chelsea have 1 point. I don't really care. He's done the medical. I think that is true, Juliana. Sané has done the medical. You know what? With Sané's medical, someone actually trolled me yesterday. I thought it was real. They said he failed his medical, and it looked like a legit Bayern source. So I was gonna cry. But I mean, looking at the general perspective of things, I thought Bayern would allow Sané and this saga to go on until like August after City played the Champions League. But Hansi Flick is like, I just want him in my team. Maybe Hansi Flick wants to integrate Sané as quickly as he can into his tactics. And by the way, just put it, right wing or left wing, where do you think Sané is going to play for Bayern? Because there's a lot of people saying, well, he plays left wing at City. But a lot of people are also saying, rightfully, that Hansi Flick plays with inverted wingers, but they switch all the time. So maybe our wingers are out wide and our fullbacks are inside. And like I said in that tactics video. So I want to actually know where you think Sané is going to play, because I would love him to be a left winger. I like how he plays left wing, I can't lie. I like how he takes his opposition players on, and I like him to link with Davies. That pace would just be threatening. And I think Gnabry can play on the right, because honestly, I've seen Gnabry on that right hand side. Game Boy Gaming, now just need to keep Coutinho. Why would we need to keep Coutinho, Game Boy? Are you watching the wrong Bayern? Are you watching Bayern in an alternative universe where Philippe Coutinho isn't one of our highest paid players and chipping in and stat padding against Werder Bremen? 5 of his goal contributions, 5 of his 16 Bundesliga goal contributions came in one match and in a few matches. He's stat padding. Do you imagine Coutinho, Lewandowski, Gnabry, or Coman? I can imagine Müller, Coman, Lewandowski. We forget about Kingsley Coman, but he's still a player. He's still going to be at the club. You know what? Of course, I'd love to see Coman. I'm not saying I'd just sell him and say I hate you. No, I'm saying, what if we get like a Ferran Torres, a different type of baller? You know, someone with a brain. I wouldn't mind that. Coman for me just frustrates me, but he has so much talent that I hate seeing him wasted. I wouldn't mind Coman go to Pep, because Pep would probably know how to use him, because he knew how to use Sterling. And Sterling and Coman, both decent talent or great talent, just can't finish, no brain in the final third. He will play left wing, but I like him more right wing. He was a beast in Schalke, and he can become the next Robin. That's probably a more realistic option. But the thing with Robin is, Sané and Robin, although they're left-footed and they'll score, nah, they're not the same. Sané is more of a, I'm going to take you on and snap your ankles type of player. Like, he's lively. He's technical. He's just so beautiful to watch play. I don't like watching Serge Gnabry play, but he's effective. That's the difference. Serge Gnabry isn't my type of winger. My type of winger is Neymar. Coman even, but he doesn't have a brain, so it's very frustrating. I like these wingers that just have technical ability. Just take players on. And Sané is that type of guy, but Robin was like that, actually, to be fair. But the thing is, Robin was just so one-styled. That's what I loved about him. That's why I have his farewell jersey. Everyone saw it yesterday. I have Robin's farewell jersey. I'm never going to wear it. I just bought it just because. Iron Robin. I can't wait to see him back. I'm going to be a Groningen fan now from now on. Coman does a lot of skill moves and no end product. And that's the thing. The thing with Sané is technically cold. This guy's doing lacrosse. He's so sexy to watch play. But the thing is, he actually has an end product. He actually will get you goals and assists. Hence this number. And the thing is, he didn't play that much for City. He wasn't getting started these are numbers from last season with Sané. And he wasn't starting week in, week out. Bernardo Silva came in and took his place. And I think Pep don't like Sané, because Sané is that type of baller where he just don't give a crap about the manager's instructions. He just wants to be a baller. He just wants the ball. Anyone buying Sané shirt, I don't like buying player shirts unless it's Iron Robin. I'm just not that type of fan. I think there's different types of fans. There's like, I support Robert Lewandowski and Thomas Müller and want to kiss them in the face, the fan growth. And then there's like your casual fans where you do support a player, but not as much. And then there's your real casual. And it's like me, where I just support the team. I don't really give a crap what players crap. I will say it. Germany has 2 transfer windows this summer, and one was only yesterday, and the other opens on July 14th and runs until October 5th. So the one that opened was the free transfer, the first one. But I don't think the transfer window will apply with Sané, because Man City and Bayern have found an agreement. You don't think Bayern have told City we don't want him to play? And City were like, okay. Because City aren't like some little club that are like, oh, Sané, we need you, mate. We need you, Sané. Come to Manchester, we need you. No, that's not it. So that's not how City are. City are, they have ballers. They're not just going to keep Sané, a player that doesn't want to be there, and he will be a negative energy in the dressing room when all his teammates know he's leaving. You think Coman will step up? He was better when there was actually competition on the wings. I think he would. So with Gnabry. Gnabry goes missing. Someone told me I think Gnabry's crap. I don't think Gnabry's crap. I love Serge Gnabry, but he goes missing. And by missing, I mean he can go 90 minutes without doing anything productive. He can just do the normal stuff. But it's always like against the big teams. That's when he wants to turn up and be lively. What I mean by lively, I mean get on the ball and take a player on. Take two people on. Do the dribbles. Last season he was doing them. He would take the ball from the right with Kimmich, just link up, bang, and near post, goal. Freiburg, I remember that goal. One of my favorite goals from Gnabry. He just took the ball from that right channel, I think it was from Kimmich, dribbled at the back four, and we equalized. That's the type of technical ability or liveliness I want Gnabry to impose himself into the games with. For me, Gnabry nowadays just wants to... He only wants to turn up against London teams. Is it because he used to play for Arsenal? I just don't get it. I want him to turn up versus Werder Bremen and get an assist so he can really be classified as a world-class winger. Because I can't say Gnabry is world-class when he only turns up against the big teams. Like, I just don't get it. He's one of those players, isn't he? Alaba isn't leaving, he just wants more money. I think that's true. Sané is going to sell a lot of shirts, and we'll get our money back. I think people forget just how much. If 1 million people buy Sané's shirt for $90, that's 90 million, isn't it? So it's just how it is. I mean, it's going to be more. So if they buy a Sané shirt, let's say 1 million people times $100, that is 100 million. That Bayern will make. That's why these transfers are done. You think Neymar didn't sell 1 billion shirts? I think Neymar sold. I think he was like one of the record players for selling shirts. And Juventus with Cristiano Ronaldo. Juventus made every ounce of. People are like, why are you paying so much money for this old player? Well, Juventus made a lot of freaking commercial money with Ronaldo in charge. Well, Ronaldo, yeah, I mean, he was technically in charge. Their freaking director of financing. He just financed their entire club. Also, that's it. That's how it works. I think that's going to be the case. By the way, we're getting closer and closer to 2,300 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're different. And share the videos. Let's get to 1,300. You should hang your shirts in the back. No, that's cringy. I'm not doing that. I am trying to get a little picture of the Allianz Arena. No, that's cringy too. No, I'm not doing any of that, man. I'm sorry. You're gonna do it a green screen. I'm gonna get a green screen, or eventually, not now, but we'll get a green screen, put it behind, and we'll make a virtual studio. That's how it's gonna be. How is that cringy? I just don't like it. I think it's cringy when people just put like a bunch of Bayern. It's like it's basically like you're in a cult. It's so weird to me. I can't stand it. They won't be playing only when the next season starts. Sané won't be playing. Would you take Iron Robin over Gnabry? No, Gnabry's a baller, but he's just so unreliable. Why do you never wear the home shirt and wear the UCL shirt instead? Well, that's because I like the UCL shirt. I don't like our home shirt. I'm not a fan of red, if you haven't noticed, but everything is funny. Like, I only have 1 red or 2 red jerseys, and that, yeah, I don't like Bayern's red. I like the stripes, the old jerseys with the opal. Oh, that was better because it wasn't as just, red. It was like a dark kind of with the navy blue. I'm looking at it now. And it also had the little stripes there. That's what I like. I like this red. Why did we go so bright with the red, man? God, look at that jersey right there. It looks too red. I'm not a fan of red. I'm a fan of blue, which is why the channel has a lot of blue all over the place, despite the fact that that's not really a main Bayern color. but it's like in the middle of the logo and then on the outside. So like that's it. I'm not a fan of red. I feel like you have to. So what? So do I have to become a fan of the color? I just don't like the color red. The third kit for the next season is 10 out of 10. No, it's not. Our first kit is so basic too. That's what I'm not buying next season's kit. I need to buy something that I want to wear. I don't want to wear these types of things. What are your thoughts on Nübel? I can't wait for him to get in here. A lot of people wanted him on loan. I believe in his quality. He's shown me with Schalke, with a terrible defense, that he can have a similar save percentage to Manuel Neuer, and he can actually have just become a baller with Bayern. I think Nübel will be a successor. I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. 2 months ago, maybe a month and a, when Neuer was like demanding apparently like 20 million a year or something huge, I said, you know what, you can let him go, because why is he demanding that much? He's a club captain. Apparently he wasn't. He just wanted to stay a little bit longer, and he wanted the money. So, with Neuer staying, of course I love that, but I'm also wondering, what happens with Nübel, because he's 23. In 3 years, he's going to be 26. Goalkeepers should start their prime, in my opinion, at like 25 years old. Neuer did too. I think, of course, Nübel is going to... I don't know how we got to integrate. We have so many good problems, but it's like funny. We have so many midfielders, but we ain't got no wingers. So it's very, very funny. And then we have so many center backs. Last season, we had no center backs. Lucas Hernandez, Pavard coming. It's just so crazy. I love the 16-17 kit. Really. What do you think about Bild's agenda against Thiago? Do you think he's really going to leave, says Humbert? No, absolutely not. I think Thiago wants to stay. So let me get this straight. Bild were the ones that reported Thiago's contract is sorted with Bayern. He's about to sign. But all of a sudden, no, Thiago hates, or he doesn't hate. He wants to go to Barcelona. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, what kind of dumb player would want to go to Barcelona? Unless it's just for sentimentalism. Because Barcelona are crap right now. Why would you want to be part of that club? They just bought Pjanic. Barcelona don't need Thiago. And then Liverpool are broke. They could barely afford Timo Werner when they wanted him. So it's very, very conflicting. I think I think it's an agenda. It has to be with the nationalism of Thiago. I think they just don't like that. They don't like that, a player that's just not, German is so important for Bayern, is a captain at the club, is so well regarded. And, Lothar Matthäus has had similar opinions to Thiago. They just say these ignorant statements. They won't never... You know what? When Müller wanted to leave, it was almost like, oh, Thomas, Bayern... It wasn't like that, It wasn't just pushed out like this. But Müller said it himself. He wanted to leave. But if Thiago could want to leave, it's like... I think it's an agenda. It's an agenda. One of Bild's, higher-ups, he made a, all-time 11, and he said it was only German players. And it's... What is it? Nationalistic. That's basically what that means. So Bild are very, they strike me as very racist or nationalistic. It just doesn't make any sense. It's a thing with European countries, because I don't see it in the U.S. Apparently, the U.S. is the most racist country there is, but I don't see this. You don't get journalists talking about. In fact, journalists love players here. It's so different in Europe. It's almost like the French journalists hate non-French players. The British journalists hate non-British players. The Italian, they definitely do, the Italians, hate non-Italian. The German journalists hate non-German players. It's so European. It's just so annoying. Müller had the opportunity a couple years ago. Yeah, he did. Man United apparently bid 100 million for him, which is crazy, because he would have ruined his career. Leverkusen defender Wendell has said Havertz wants to go to Chelsea. He has not said that. Relax. If he says that, then it would be all over the news. It's not happening. There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way that's the case. So, absolutely no way. What do you think Sané will be announced? When do I think Sané will be announced? We need him to be announced today, don't we? I mean, that's the situation we're in. I'm constantly looking at Bayern's YouTube channel to make sure to make sure we actually sign him. You know what I can't wait for? I mean, look, the Tanguy Kausi. That's the thing. It's so important for the club to milk the crap out of this, because you milk this, you just it's more important to milk this than anything. We have to milk this Sané deal. That's the most important thing. Do a video on starting 11 for next season. We will do that, Darnell, next towards the beginning of next season. So hopefully we win the Champions League, and I'm happy. Because, oh God, you all know I want to delete this channel if we don't win the CL. You know, the people that are going to come at me. Jeez. If Havertz goes to Leverkusen, I will absolutely want to cry. I will just be so devastated and so freaking annoyed. So Pogba is a CDM, CM, Kimmich is I don't know why we're talking about Pogba. The penalty, the PK is tomorrow. Well, yeah, the Pokal is not tomorrow. It's on the 4th, America's birthday. I wasn't gonna be present for that, but people want me to I thought not. Here's what I was gonna do. I was gonna go to go celebrate my country, and then I was gonna come back home, fireworks and all these things. I was gonna come back home. I would turn off OneFootball, turn off Twitter. I would never hear the result, and I'll come back home and watch the game for myself. That's what I was gonna do 2 months ago. That was not 2 months when it was announced. But now people actually want to watch me watch the game, so I have to do. I get to do it. It's a privilege and honor for me. Yeah, I'd rather seriously. Why the 4th? Why couldn't they just change it to the 6th, where it's a Monday, it's a final day, or a Tuesday? Well, I guess it's almost like a Champions League final, so they're trying to make it like on a Saturday, which millions of people will be watching the final. So I can't wait for Saturday. I mean, if we lose that game, then my day has been wasted. Because look, here's the time difference. It starts at 1 p.m. and it ends at 3 p.m. The best time. Actually, no. You know what? I can still do my stuff, but maybe I'll end. Oh man, I got so much stuff to do, man. God. All right, whatever. Atletico gets overrated because of the Liverpool loss. They're not bad, but we can beat them easily. We should buy Ryan Cherky, 16 years old, 18 mil. Are you just do you scout our players through Football Manager? Because according to Football Manager, Robert Lewandowski can't finish in front of goal. So have a look at the internet for the new third kit. All right, fine. I will do that. It's not possible. You can't put a link in the chat. It just won't work. I like this season's third kit. It's amazing. Bayern Munich shop. I'm gonna look at it now. Tell me more. Chelsea. Why are we looking at wingers? We just signed a winger. Why are y'all so invested in wingers? It's just really annoying. So Tanguy Kausi gets the number 23. I was honestly thinking he'd get the number 3, because who actually wears our number 3? I don't think we do have a number 3, do we? You know what? Also, what's with Cousins in the number 11? We need to give that to Coman or Gnabry. We can't have a freaking CDM. What's with Bayern and these types of stupid decisions? So yeah, next season's. They changed the Bayern shop, didn't they? Didn't look like this, or did they just change this one? Hey, this looks amazing. There is no jersey for the 2021 season. It looks all the same. Why are you lying to me? No, I did see it. It's just not that good. Bayern should swap Boateng plus cash for Havertz. Look, with Kai Havertz, apparently Wendo is saying Kai Havertz wants to join, or would be open to a move to the Premier League. Well, we already knew that, so I don't know why it's such a big fantasy, or it's such a big thing. It just doesn't. It's not that deep. So, I mean, that's the thing. Why are Chelsea fans so invested that it's gonna happen? First of all, I just don't understand that. Oh my God. Oh jeez. Oh, Twitter's 2 memes. Oh jeez. They compare him to George. If you really want Bayern have an app you can install. No, I've installed it. It's a really bad app. I just don't like it. The 11 fits Goussans. He got the sauce. No, we need to be giving attacking numbers to attackers. Havertz number 11, Gnabry 7. That's probably no. Gnabry wants the number 22. I think it's his number. I think he likes that number. I don't think anyone else wants to have that number. But I think if we were to sign Kai Havertz, he would take the number 7. That's the situation. So, how many years has Alaba been dreaming a move to Real Madrid? Yeah, players do this all the time. You know what though? If I was Kai Havertz, I would just throw my interest to Chelsea and see what Bayern do if you really want the club. Yeah, that would probably make sense. I like it when players have weird numbers. Wow. I didn't like it when Bastian Schweinsteiger just had the number 31. I always thought it was weird. Why not 8? Why not like 5 or 6? A central midfielder number. I like those. I can't stand it when players like Bastian have a 31 on their back. It just looks it looks like one of those numbers from FIFA that your youngsters get automatically assigned because you signed them and everyone else has to. 77 would be cool. That's a stupid number too. 31 on yeah, you're right. It is iconic, isn't it? Because people are always going to think about him and associate him with that number. Kimmich has 32. Well, Kimmich better go to number 8 or something because I can't stand him wearing that. When Javi Martinez leaves. Also, we do have the number 8. Chelsea seem determined to fight for the signing of Havertz as they will step up their pursuit in the Pokal final. Bayern are also interested in setting up a deal for Havertz. Well, that's the truth, isn't it, Zimal? Look, I think with Kai Havertz, I'm actually convinced he'll stay at Leverkusen an extra season and Bayern will sign him in 2021. But they seem determined to fight for Havertz. Bayern are also interested in setting up a deal, while Real Madrid are thought to have shown interest. That's coming from Telefootball. Look, it is what it is. I think we'll talk about that in a separate video, but on the Kai Havertz thing, I'm actually very positive. I'm actually relaxed right now because, 1 week ago, I was thinking the Sané thing is going to drag on till the end of this freaking season. I actually was thinking that. And then I wake up a few days later and Sané's ours. This month, the end of last month was brilliant. We hit 1,000, last month we hit 1,000 subscribers. But the channel is constantly growing. I love that. But then I'm waking up and I'm just hearing good news from Bayern all over the place. We signed Tanguy Kausi. I think what's going to happen is, you know what? It's going to look all close. It's going to look... That's the same thing. Remember, Leon Goretzka's dream move was to go to the Premier League. A lot of players' dream moves was to go to Barcelona. But it was only really to get to the club that they wanted to go to. A lot of players decide to link themselves to Manchester United, Bayern, Real Madrid, all these big clubs to get their clubs to renew their contracts. That's what happens. That's what really happens. And I think, you can't look at it from, oh, this is happening. You have to just relax. Bayern weren't supposed to sign Sané yet. Yet we have. And when Havertz is watching Sané go to Bayern, he's going to be like, dang. And I think this Bayern team for the next 10 years is going to be on top of European football. I see Bayern, Real Madrid again. God, as much as I hate them, they're probably going to still be up there with Zidane still. Zidane's going to win like 7 Champions Leagues at this rate. Because he already has like 3, God. And also I see Liverpool being in European football if they keep Jurgen Klopp. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out. I want every transfer story to play out perfectly. Lucas Hernandez better start performing in that legendary 21. Yeah, Philipp Lahm's not happy. Kai Havertz isn't going to Chelsea. They have no room for him in the midfield. Bayern do. Look, at the end of the day, if we, to get rid of Coutinho, it just wouldn't happen. So our only attacking midfielder is Muller, so there's no room for Havertz. So there is room for Havertz. Yeah, that is true. We only have one attacking midfielder, do we? Chelsea, I don't think, need another attacking midfielder. Why are Chelsea looking for Havertz? Go be looking for goalkeepers and a defender, because they don't actually have a goalkeeper. Aramin Singh, welcome back to the stream, man. Thank you so much for joining. Barcelona will be the next AC Milan after Messi. I should stop saying stream. More like show. Yeah, I like that. Let's get to 45 likes on the video. Thank you to everyone that's constantly joining. Yeah. Look, people need to chill. It's football. Players would always be linked, and that's true. Even United were in the running for exactly. Do United need Kai Havertz? Did it make any sense? I think let's just wait. With Sané, if I said let's wait, people would have been like, "Oh my God, yeah." I wouldn't have said let's wait. Exactly. I wouldn't have never said that. So let's wait, because now I know what Bayern's ambition is. Bayern will do business. We've already said we'll do business. And you know what Unai Hoeneß said a couple of days ago? He really said Kai Havertz is one of the best German players, and what did he say? He he said the exact same thing he said about Sané before he joined. He just praised the crap out of him. And I think that's where we're at this stage. Anything Unai Hoeneß says, just make sure you know it's Bayern's what Bayern are planning. I can't wait for the Champions League. So apparently, there's a few Chelsea fans following the channel. Apparently, the round of 16 leg between Bayern and Chelsea will be played, or UEFA want it to be played in Lisbon to make it easier to manage international Corona restrictions. I think that's another way of saying they want fans. I'm actually convinced there's no way the Champions League final is in an empty stadium. That has never happened ever. And the Corona is constantly decreasing in cases and things like that. So I think we'll see the CL back. We will definitely most likely see the Champions League with fans in the stadiums. And I can't wait. I need fans in the stadiums. I can't have empty stadiums. Oh jeez, that's the Champions League though. You know, you can have the DFB-Pokal in an empty stadium. You can have the FA Cups in the empty stadium. But the Champions League, that's like having the World Cup in an empty stadium. You think Bayern fans, after hearing their team is in the final, are just going to sit in Germany like, oh yeah, ich bin cool, bis papa. Sorry, that's my German for we want to go to Lisbon and go jump up and down. Let me begin. So, yeah, I can't wait, though, for just everything to unravel. Chelsea need a goalkeeper and a whole back line. Yeah, I don't know why they're focusing on Havertz. They need a whole back line. Kepa Pig is not doing anything. Goretzka can replace Müller. No, Smooth. You're moving mad, bro. What do you mean Goretzka can be a CDM or an attacking? Nope. Goretzka is a box-to-box midfielder. I hate when Goretzka is playing so high up the pitch. He actually does it okay, but he does it okay for Germany too. But he's just not that mode. You use him better. You use a play like Thiago. You can't put Thiago in an attacking midfielder because you're wasting his defensive impetus on the game and on the pitch. You're missing his ball control, his pressure alleviating moments. You're missing so much from a player by playing them deeper sometimes. I think we should be playing players higher up the pitch, where they deserve to be if they have the strengths for it. I don't want to see a player playing in a position that restricts their ability on the ball. The reason why I'm convinced Kai Havertz would make an excellent right winger is because the way we play with our right wingers, he would fit it so perfectly because he tucks inside anyways. I'm looking at his average positioning. He's always in that right-hand side channel like Thomas Müller. But the way we play, he would be in there anyways because we tuck inside. Opinion on Hakimi's move because he would have been good. Yeah, it's not happening. I don't really care about Hakimi anymore. In 4-3-3, Goretzka's a beast. Exactly. And I think Kimmich, Goretzka, and Thiago can have a 4-3-3. You know what? If we don't end up getting Kai Havertz, I would love to see that 4-3-3. But you would have to make sure that your wingers are fit. And I'm saying after Muller's gone, or not gone, just slow down. You could just do a 4-3-3. Yeah, Kimmich, Goretzka, Thiago. Or if Thiago's crap, you just bring in a Cousins, or you bring in 2 box-to-box and then have Kimmich as the lone CDM. It would add a lot of defensive protection. Like I said, Goretzka is the double condom protection. He protects the he protects the midfield and he protects the defense. Well, why did I say that? Why do I say some of these things? Look, we're coming towards the end of the stream here. Thank you to everyone that's tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you're different. We're trying to reach 1,300 subscribers. Jeez. Man, I love growing. Is it just me? I love growing, but it's just so fun to do this channel when it's constantly fun. And thank you to everyone that's interacting. Thank you all for actually not arguing between fans of other clubs. I don't want this to be BayernNow, the arguing channel, the ultimate arguing channel. No, we just want to support the sport and just have fun. It's not fun for me to look at the chat every second. Everyone's shouting at each other. Oh, you're in this league. Oh, no, you're bad. Oh, you do this. It's just not fun for me. So thank you to everyone that was chill today. The defense plays an offense. He's dangerous and he does that. Lewandowski got more space for crosses. Lewandowski will get more space, wouldn't he? We need to talk. Why, Ray? There's no way we may get would Rudiger maybe go in the other? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that, Savio. 65 people watching. Good crap. Thank you, hot boy Vivo. We've broken 60. We'll break 70 soon. Don't worry about that. We will break 70, and then we'll break 80, and then we'll break 1 billion, and then one day we'll break 50 billion. Great player, congrats for us, says Ali. Amazing. I recommend everyone go watch Goretzka. The comfort at CM, he was an animal. I think he was. Why do you think people are so obsessed with Thiago and Kimmich playing when Goretzka playing very good right now and doesn't deserve to be benched? That is a good opinion. I don't think people are obsessed with it. I think people just understand that. You know, Thiago's our best midfielder. Like, it's just me saying it. Well, but then Goretzka's playing so well. And I love Leon. He's my son. I'm part of the Goretzka FC. I started the club, actually. I'm the CEO. But you have to... Well, you can't justify really... Because Goretzka's been more... You know, Thiago hasn't done anything to be dropped. He just picked up an injury. That was all. That's it. That's why he's not playing. That's it. He picked up a little injury. 50 billion views. Yes, Ray, we will get 50 billion views on this channel. Bayern needs to start making different designs for their kits. You would just have to sack Adidas. I think we can go to a different sponsor. They'd probably give us more money, but Adidas is German and Bayern want to remain with a German sponsor for the kits. So, Koulibaly, I think you mean. Kalidou Koulibaly. I like to see Tanguy Kausi as a defensive midfielder. Why? Nothing. I don't want to see him at the defensive midfielder position. I'd like to see him play at the center back position. Like I said, there's players that can play in different positions, but you get the most out of players playing at a certain position. I'd say we're getting more out of Alaba than we've ever gotten because he's playing a center back in a competent system. He played center back under Pep, and people are like, "Oh, let's praise Pep for, making Alaba as an intelligent, versatile." Alaba was already intelligent and versatile. He was a CDM before he went in the academy, came through, and then he was a left back. We've had versatility, but we're getting more in this system with Hansi Flick with Alaba because of his strengths are being utilized to make the system work. This is what I love about Flick. He's added a system and an identity to us. And by identity, I don't mean some tactical renounce or out of this world tactics. Hansi Flick uses basic tactics, except we do it very, very efficiently. That's what some of the best teams in the world ever have done. Bayern 2013, we destroyed tiki-taka. People will forever know that Bayern Munich destroyed tiki-taka. We did it, actually. We destroyed tiki-taka in 2013. And it wasn't actually some out-of-this-world tactics. It was just a well-drilled team to do certain things on the pitch. And it wasn't like we parked the bus. We actually pressed, but in very smart ways. I do trust our board, Ryan. I mean, just look, over the last few years, we can't keep saying, oh, this and that, this and that. Wow, BBC Sports. As Leroy Sane nears a move to Bayern Munich, we've taken a look at where it all went wrong. The next comment is, that's a wow. What is with British people in this? Why can't you just say, oh, Sané moved to a bigger club? Because technically Bayern is a much bigger club than Manchester City, historically and fan base wise. City is a club that was born yesterday. So I just don't understand it. Like, we have 5 Champions League trophies. That alone is enough to let any player in world football want to come to you with any price. I think when people say, oh, Sané was crap, well, you're assuming that, oh, he just didn't do anything at City. Like, he didn't help you win anything. Like, there was no reason why Bayern Munich paid the money we did for him. It's like, oh, but Sané was crap anyways. Like, why? Why can't you just say you lost the player and go? Bayern lost Kroos. Do you think we say Kroos is crap? No, we just say we lost Kroos. Toni Kroos was a baller. He played so many games for us. He grew up in the Bayern system. We didn't give him the money he wanted, so he went to Real Madrid. And Bayern fans still talk about it every single day. Because we like Kroos. You know, people might act like they don't like Kroos. But it's the same thing. Why do you have to hate a player after they leave you? You can just say he's a baller. He left and he's at a bigger club. You know? What I like about Chelsea fans is Hazard left. They knew Real Madrid is a billion times of a bigger club. And he's gone. Real Madrid, it's when Real Madrid call you, you gotta go. Like, bang, you're shipped. That's it. That. Just take it as a loss. Like, you just take the money, go invest it somewhere else. Like, stop doing this thing where you're like, oh, Sané was crap anyways. Well, that's like you going out and asking out a girl. Oh, hey, oh, what up, babe? Let's go on a date. And then she's like, no. And then you're like, well, you're ugly anyways. Well, why did you ask her out? It's just so conflicting logic there. I can't stand it. But thank you everyone so much for watching this. It's been an amazing video. Thank you all so much for tuning in and actually doing it. What time is it where are you watching actually? No, not the time. Where are you watching? Where's everyone watching from? I actually want to know, because that would be very, very important for me. It'd be information I want to know. Tell me your address, not playing. Which kit number will Sané wear? Well, I want to hear where everyone's. Munich, Iran, Romania, Philadelphia. Okay. Wow, my aunt lives there. That's amazing. Wow. California. Wow. India. Okay. The Netherlands. USA. Okay. Brazov. Wow. Amazing. In Romania. The US, Iraq, Sweden, California, USA, New York, India, Jamaica, Frankfurt. Oh my goodness. New Jersey, India, Lebanon, Queens. Wow, you're in the Queens. USA, Pakistan. Then okay, New Jersey. Wow, that's amazing. That's actually really cool. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. New York. Mia san mia and peace.